The Fossa, the largest carnivore on the island of Madagascar. This beautiful animal tends to live alone in the rainforest, stalking its favorite prey, the lemur. With a slender build reaching up to 6 feet and incredibly sharp teeth, this mammal inspired knife designer Rolf Helbig to create the Kansept Foosa, a beautiful representation of the modern slip joint and a nod to an endangered animal not many know about.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Wastedbeermoney, and today we are going to look at the Kansept Foosa. This is a really cool knife from Kansept. It's a limited edition. Comes in a yellow G10 with bat and spider art. I'm not quite sure how they did this, but you can kind of feel it when you run your finger over it. It's really cool. It's available on Blade HQ right now for $69, along with a lot of different options. It has a green micarta, a natural G10, a plain yellow G10 if you don't like the bat and the spider. Those are $66, $67 depending on what you pick. And it also has a carbon fiber edition for $87. Now this one is a double detent. There's no lock on this one, but it does come in a liner lock edition. That one is available in a plaid brown micarta for $66 and a green with snowflakes edition for $69. That one is a limited edition as well. It's pretty cool looking, actually. And they're all available right now on Blade HQ. You can get them on Kansept's website. There is a few more editions on there, but the prices tend to be a little bit higher when you buy right from the manufacturer. So I'll put the link to Blade HQ down below. Comes in a nice package. I'm going to show you that real quick. Comes with this nice Kansept pouch. The knife came in. Also comes with some warranty information as well as a microfiber wipe, which I love when companies do that. Very nice. The blade on this guy is a 154 cm steel, which is a very nice mid-range steel. It's pretty good all around in all categories. Came extremely sharp. It is a black TICN coated stone washed blade. Now that is titanium carbonitride, which is one of the better blade coatings out there. The best being DLC, which is called diamond-like carbon. So this one will take a nice beating. It will eventually scratch, but not like some of the cheaper blade coatings out there. Overall blade length. Now this one is in a tanto blade here. It's very subtle. You're not really going to use this knife like a tanto, which I'll go over in a little bit. But this one, each one of these represents an inch. This comes in right at about 3 inches, maybe a hair over. So it's very blade law friendly. Overall length, right at about 7 inches. Closed length is going to be 4, but we'll double check. Yep. Weight on this guy, it doesn't feel very heavy. Let's take a look. I never go by what the websites say because I believe this one said 3 ounces. It feels a little bit heavier, it's hard to say. 3.07 ounces, so a little bit heavier, not too bad. It's got a nice weight to it. Ergos on this guy. It's got a very nice hand feel. You get a nice 4-finger grip. No real hot spots. It's very plain design and really not a whole lot to it. The scales on this guy have a little bit of a texture. It's a textured G10, which I'll show you guys a close-up. It's just enough to give you a grip. It's nothing crazy. Your finger will slip a little bit. Now, this one is a non-locking double detent. As I mentioned before, you're really not going to want to do much tip work with this guy. For example, if you put your finger up here and you're doing some tip work, that detent will break. so you don't want your fingers in there. It's more for some push cuts. You can do some pull cuts. I was doing some straps earlier. Nothing too crazy. I'll be honest with you, I fidget with this knife more than anything else. It's on ceramic bearings, so it is very addictive to just kind of open, close, open. You can listen to the sound there. It's really fidgety. That's my favorite part of the knife. This is right hand carry only. Now the pocket clip, I didn't find much information online. My magnet did not stick to it. So I'm gonna go with its titanium. It is not reversible to the other side, obviously, so it's right hand carry. Goes in and out of the pocket very easily. As I'll show you guys here. Overall, it's very comfortable to hold. And the fidgety part is the best part. The blade on this guy came perfectly centered. I'll show you guys there. Very tight tolerances here. Overall, it's a really cool knife. It's not really one I would recommend to a beginner out there. But if you've been into the hobby for a little while or you're just getting into it, this is a great example of a double detent. I know there's some Civivis out there. I had my eye on the Civivi Stylum, and I believe the Appalachian Drifter are double detents, but I have a bunch of Civivis so far and not many Kansept, so I wanted to give this one a shot. It's a very simplistic design. It was designed by, as I mentioned in the opening of the video, Rolf Helbig. He wanted to just go back to simple times. It's very sleek, slender. He used the Madagascar Fossa as his inspiration, which I thought was really cool. I don't know a whole lot about them, and I did learn a little bit when I was doing my opening clip. They are endangered. I'm not one of those global warming, people, but I love animals. I find it very interesting when a knife is designed after one. So I learned a little bit about the Fossa today and over the last week. I will include some links down in the description if you're interested. They are losing their habitat. The rainforests are shrinking by the day, and that's where they live. Also, with money, there's really not a whole lot of money to put toward researching them. They're very solo animals. They do get together when they breed. But I find them really neat, and being a carnivore, the biggest carnivore on the island of Madagascar, I just found it really fascinating, and maybe one of you guys out there will too. So I'll put some links down below. But let me know, do you guys have any double detent knives? Do you like them? What are your thoughts on Kansept? You have any Kansept knives that you love? I think my next one, I'm going to look at the Kansept Main Street. I love that blade shape on there. And I was overall highly impressed with the quality of this. It's very fidgety. Love it. I appreciate you guys staying till the end. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. If you could hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, I'd really appreciate it. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get to know you. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their week. Beer Money. Out. Okay, it's late, and I didn't get any footage of my buddy here yelling at me to take him out. But it's a tradition to put him in the videos. I'm going to keep doing it. It's my best friend here. Tell him, Bubba, say, subscribe to my daddy. Oh.